Hello everyone, this is Ron from MyTech Legion, and this is part of our review of the Gigabyte AiVia Osmium mechanical keyboard. And this is the Ghost software available for use for the Gigabyte AiVia line of gaming peripherals, including the Krypton, and there's also the K100, I believe. And of course, we are testing it on the Osmium. And here on the first tab here, you have the Osmium, and if you have other devices, you will see it on the subsequent tabs, rather tiles. But here we also have the AiVia forum link, the Gigabyte official website, and the version update icon. I'm using the latest version at the time of this review, version 1.04, that I've downloaded from Gigabyte's website, and from the product page of the Osmium. And you want to update that to the latest version in case they already have an update version for your product. And this software is not included in CD form on the packaging itself, so you have to have an internet connection to download it. So click here on the Osmium. For the next tab, you have the profile. It is reading directly from the memory of the Osmium keyboard itself. You can see there are color profiles here in the top, and I can just cycle through them by clicking on the AiVia button itself on the keyboard, or I can just use a mouse here. See, I have some presets. I have the calculator on the G1 and a close program on the G2. So let me just quickly demonstrate. G1, pressing that opens up the calculator, and G2 closes it. You can also add your own settings here or edit an existing one. For example, here you can change that to any of the presets. You have Excel. You can go back to empty. You have play, previous, next, play, pause, forward, backward for your browser, and just regular functions. Or you can do a more advanced macro option. You can store up to 100 presets. And to edit or create one, just click on edit any of the macros you wish to save into. So we'll save it in the first one here. By clicking on the icon here, you can load a preset icon or import your own. Of course, you have to select an empty icon. For example, you want to import an icon in this slot here. You have to import an icon. It only allows you JPEG bitmap. And for some reason, this is the part where it gets a little bit buggy on the program. I've imported a large file. For example, if I import this file, which is 800 by 600, it will resize it to 90 by 90. But whenever I revert it back, it will, and I load the program again from whenever I start my computer or something, it will say that invalid icon size, and I will not have access to this page anymore. So when that happens, I suggest copying and going to the Osmium folder. Let me just bring that up just to kind of demonstrate. I'll cancel that. And looks like I cannot access my Windows key whenever I have my AiVia software is open. So Osmium, well, I can still type. I bring in my Osmium folder here. What happens is, let me just, nope, that's not it, Osmium. There is a profile button here that you can change. Bitmap, there you go. What will happen is if you load your custom icon here, it will change one of these bitmaps. It's 1 to 60 and a bonus one here. So just manually copy one of the blank ones and rename it into one dot bitmap into this slot, 2 dot bitmap into this slot, in case that bug happens to you. That is a workaround that I've discovered at this point. But other than that, you can just load it with any preset there. It works perfectly fine anyway, other than that minor bug. So we'll go on here with our recording now. Of course, here's a record button. You have the pause key to pause whenever you're in the middle of recording. You can select your input. Not only does it allow you to record your keyboard input from your AiVia mouse, AiVia mouse or keyboard, you can also use, I'm using actually just a regular gaming mouse here, but I have my AiVia Osmium keyboard plugged in, and I could actually record that You see that my mouse is being recorded as well. It shows you the location of the mouse, where to move the mouse, and where I clicked that area. And after I clicked that, it recorded where the mouse location was, and then the release button. You can also add a delay time in between. You can just drag the icon here, delay time 1 millisecond, or you can delete that if you don't want it. And you can change the execution here by looping it, or you can just continuous fire mode, or the single execution. You can also have no auto detect the time delay when you're recording. You have the fixed time and the no delay time, which I recorded here. Let me try to clear everything here and just record again, except this time I'm going to show the auto detect, and we'll add automatically a lag timer. So record. I'm just moving my mouse, and I clicked and released, and I press stop. And see that it recorded all that function. So you have the time delay there in milliseconds. So you can just delete that again, or clear everything. If you just want keyboard and mouse without a pointer, you can do that as well, toggling that. If you just want the keyboard, you can do that, click that. If just mouse and pointer without the keyboard, you can do that as well. If you just use the mouse clicks without the pointer, you can do that as well. So it's a very, very powerful macro recording program. And you also have, you can insert other presets here, such as the mouse button and mouse release, key press and key release, and the mouse location. And you can also import or export. It exports into an INI file, so make sure you save it, you remember where you save it. And you can import that as well. You can maybe save it in a thumb drive and load it whenever you need to. So let's record a macro here. Let me just left Windows. Actually, no. I want to start run, notepad. Actually, no. Delete all, because I had my WinLock key open. So let me just do something simple. I'm going to do a mouse movement where I minimize everything using the arrow peak, because that utilizes keyboard press. So let me just have my keyboard and mouse pointer, record. I'm going to move my mouse to the lower right hand corner, click. A little bit tricky, and then I have to stop it again. So I recorded all of that, and then I save it, the first macro. There you go. And I'm going to save that. It's saved on the second button. So you can see that my mouse is right here in the middle. Everything will minimize, and my mouse will move automatically to the lower right hand corner. So if I press G2. See, it moved it, but it also recorded my when I clicked it open again. So to refine that further, you can see that there are some buttons here that I need to delete, since it recorded the mouse movement when I clicked the software back up again. So I can just go back here, delete that function, delete the second release function, delete the click function, and the mouse movement from the one after I released it. So I'll save that again. And we're back here. So you see my mouse icon. It should work now and just stay minimized. Didn't save properly. So let me go back here again. Save. So it doesn't seem to save properly here. Okay. Delete. Let me try to export it. Actually, it doesn't seem to save properly with the macros, which is a bit weird. See? Delete. Let me export it and see if it saves this time. So minimize INI, then delete all, import that macro. There we go. Save. If you don't see the loading screen, that means it wasn't saving. So that is another minor bug that I found in the software right now. It wasn't saving properly. So now I have it in here, G2. I press G2, it should stay minimized. And my mouse is gone because it's on the lower right hand corner. There you go. Now my mouse is back there. There you go. So that's 2 bugs I've found so far. But other than that, I like the fact that it's a very powerful macro editor. It allows me to record the keyboard and a mouse pointer as well. And let's go back here and let me save another basic function here. Excel. You have to have Excel installed, of course. I believe it accesses that through the run command. So let me just try that. And it doesn't work. There you go. You actually have to have it opens. It only works if you are actually on the desktop. the active window has to be the desktop. It doesn't work if my active window is the AiVia software here. See, it wasn't opening, but if I click on the desktop, open it, it opens fine. Other than that, it works, and there you go. You can also toggle back to the other profiles. You can keep on doing that and fill out all your profiles. So 5 times 5, 25 different key presses for across 5 profiles. And here are the settings where you can customize a profile setting. You can enable or disable each of the profile. You can't disable all the profiles. You can have one profile enabled maximum. So you can see there, I only have one profile. It won't let me disable the last one, and it automatically switches to whatever is left, whatever profile is left. So if I disable everything and it's left the green, the keyboard itself stays lights up as the green button. It's pretty smart that way. So, and you can also hear at the bottom you have the breathing effect. If you are annoyed by that, you can just disable that. It automatically, instantly, once you save it, of course, it will stop that breathing effect. And let's go back here. And the onboard memory here, it clears all the memory. If you made, of course, be careful with this because it could damage your keyboard if you disconnect it while you're doing it. So make sure that it has finished doing that before you completely clean it. They misspelled caution here using S, but minor issue. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple software to use. And while I am recording this, I am also going to be showing you the testing. So actually, I'm going to do it in a separate video. Just click on the description below for the testing. I'm going to use the Aqua key test and showing you the because Gigabyte claims 64 key presses at the same time with the AiVia Osmium keyboard. I'm not surprised because you can see if you go to the device manager, you'll see multiple hidden keyboard devices there. So that's how they are able to have multiple inputs at the same time. Well, that's pretty much it for this overview of the Gigabyte AiVia Ghost software for the Osmium keyboard, and just click on the link below for the rest of the review, for also my overview and unboxing video, and also for my testing video. And subscribe to us at youtube.com/hightechlegion for daily updates. Leave questions or comments. Go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/HTLreviews. Tweet at us at twitter.com/hightechlegion. And this is Ron signing out.